Step 4. Save the built project somewhere. Step 4. Save the built project somewhere. In the fourth step, you gotta store the result of the work somewhere. In the third step, you did the implementation in the Visual Studio environment. You probably know that the Visual Studio environment is used for implementation and is not a place for storage. So here we need a storage environment to both to perform the storage and have objects with an OLAP nature. I guess that up to here, SQL Server has occupied your mind. And now you'll better understand why both OLTP and OLAP modes are available in the SQL Server environment. Here, we gotta take the results of the analysis performed in the Visual Studio 2022 environment to the SQL Server. But which SQL Server environment do we need? The OLAP environment. So let me summarize. We do the implementation in the Visual Studio 2022 environment and take the result of the work to the SQL Server. Now, if you've designed an application that's going to display the output, who should this application communicate with? Yes, you guessed it right. It has to connect to the SQL Server. This process we just discussed is called deployment. It means simply taking the result of the work from the Visual Studio environment to the SQL Server. Now you realize why the tools for our trip include both Visual Studio and SQL Server.